caught up on that. Introducing our third player. I'll let you take this one. Now we're into our ARs for the team of the week.
Welcome to the league, Fame.
And this guy, he impressed me a lot. He comes into the league. His first 2 matches are on land. Yeah, they're against some of the easier teams in the league per se, but to come in, play on land like that, and perform the way that he did, you can't help but tip the hat to him.
I mean, the kid had a 1.16 overall, and they're playing on land too, right? So there was a fan component. It was his CDL debut. I believe he had the number 2 KD for a rookie debut.
Yeah.
So Fame was doing his thing. He was consistent. Honestly, I mean, watching the Rocker all weekend long, he was kind of like their backbone. Like, I feel like no matter what, he was playing consistent. He was making plays. You see right there, he's getting hype. He's screaming. He's sort of coming into the league, and he's not holding back. He's not sheltered. He's amped, right? He's excited to play. He's excited to get his opportunity. Takes the stage in Madison, Wisconsin this past weekend. Goes 2-0. Pops off, like I said, 1.16 KD overall. The kid played well, man, and I'm happy for him.
1.15 in search, 1.3 in control. He was well-rounded across all of the modes, and they end up coming out 2-0 on the weekend. And let's talk about it. They need those points. The race for top 8 for champs it's looming for some of these teams. Some teams obviously in a better spot, but for Minnesota, Vegas, some of the teams that are closer to that bubble zone, they needed these wins, and they come in, they capitalize, and they win 2 series that they probably should have.
Yeah.
But he's a big factor as to why they got that done, and there's a reason why he's on our team of the week. And then last but not least, I'll let you introduce this one.
So let me, real quick, just to say, I think us as a community, we have this thing with stats, and the whole community likes to preach that stats don't matter, yet all we talk about is stats. This next player had good stats, but not necessarily upper echelon, top of the food chain. Our final player for the breakdown team of the week is Benjamin Beans of the Boston Breach.
Yeah, and we picked him on our team of the week pretty much solely because of what he did in that Toronto series. Teams against the wall. They're down in the search and destroy, and Bean starts making some huge plays to help bring them back into that. The kid's been an animal. He ended up dropping an insane series against us on land, and he's really been helping Boston, get catapulted into that upper echelon of teams. No disrespect to you, Zin, because I think that you're an absolute beast.
It's insane.
But Bean just brought in, he's brought in that hype. He's brought in that fresh amateur hunger. And I think that he's been helping this team quite a bit.
I mean, that's what I said. I just think that, when I decided to take a step back after he filled in with us for Major 1 when Joe got sick, I saw an energy that I can lie to myself all I want. I can't bring that rookie energy that he's bringing. He's getting loud. He was screaming versus Clayster, one of the Call of Duty legends. So he's excited. He's not sheltered. He did his thing, and he drops over 11,000 damage. He had some insane plays in the search and destroy, right? Remember that 2-piece on Hotel Search and Destroy?
Big plays.
Ben Beans did his thing.
Big plays out of my man, Big Beans. He was putting up, he was doing the stuff that you need to do to win. He's making big plays when it matters, and stats, whatever, you can throw them out the window, but he's making big plays when it matters, and I think that's why he gets a shout in our team of the week.
1.4 in search, 1.3 in control. The kid, sure, at hardpoint maybe a little more inconsistent over the 2 matches, but nonetheless, the kid popped off, and he's one of the main reasons why they actually were able to defeat the defending champions in the Toronto Ultra. And I'm glad to add him because
Ultra's 0-2 now, so it's...
Yes, but at the time, that was really impressive, and it was the difference between them going or getting reverse swept versus Ultra, which would have been disastrous. They end up taking the last map.
Yep.
6-4. Ben Beans did his thing. Happy for him, and the real reason why I'm excited to have him in there is to try and change this stigma around statistics being the overly important factor. Like, just based on the eye test and watching him in that series, like, he really made a difference. And, of course, stats tell a certain story, but I think watching the game and actually watching the mini-map tells a different story. So, happy for Beans. And, I mean,
Boston's been looking good.
Boston looked good, man.
Yeah, and people were kind of on us because we gave Boston a A-tier shout in our tier list, but I think that team looks good. I think they can compete with any team in the league.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, they're nasty. And one of those big reasons is my man Beans. So congratulations to the team of the week.
Breakdown team of the week. And let me just say, once again, I know we've said it a couple times. There's always going to be an argument for different players. These are players that stood out to us, and of course, other players went off as well. It's not easy when you have so many good players in the league to really narrow down a top 4. And also, we like to pick 2 SMGs and 2 ARs, right, just to make the team kind of make sense. But I think these guys went crazy. That's the breakdown team of the week.
Yep, breakdown team of the week, Zen. I think it's a doozy. I think that team is a scary one. Next up, would you like to introduce our next segment?